Hey guys, what is up? It is me, Pagey here, once again with another video on The Flash Season 4. I was just about to say Legends of Tomorrow, but this will be my trailer breakdown for Episode 5, otherwise entitled Girls Night Out. So before we get into anything else, let's actually watch the trailer.
Bachelor party! Girls, get out of here!
Thank you guys for coming.
You're gonna need to walk this off.
Or run it off because I'm the Flash.
Did you girls order a stripper?
Take it off. I meant take off your pants, not your eyes.
Have we heard from the guys yet?
What did you just do? I swing got peanuts from a bar.
The Flash, all new this Tuesday at 8/7 Central on the CW.
So quickly before we jump into anything else, at the end of this video I will be doing a giveaway as I usually do on these Flash trailer breakdowns every couple of weeks, so stick around till then to find out how you can enter and possibly be the winner of that pretty awesome giveaway. So last episode, that being episode 4 of course, otherwise entitled Elongated Journey into Night, is being, praised I guess by a lot of you guys from what I've seen in the comments of my review and on social media as the best episode of season 4 so far, which is fair and it's warranted as well because it was a very strong episode. We had Breacher introduced, played by Danny Trejo, who was Gypsy's father, had a really good episode. And then we also got introduced to Ralph Dibny, the newest main character, I guess you could say, for the show for this season, who is otherwise known as the Elongated Man in the comics, and I thought he had a really solid start to this season, and his appearances on the show, they were pretty damn strong. But one of the last scenes of that episode was Caitlin coming home and seeing a message inscribed on her door. And yeah, that's basically some setup for this episode, because this episode is very Killer Frost orientated. But funnily enough, as you would have seen from the trailer, there was no Killer Frost in that trailer. So I don't know if we're going to get something else over the weekend which shows us some Killer Frost, or they just didn't want to show us or ruin any of the moments from the episode by showing them to us in the trailer. So I don't know what they were going on there, but this episode is very Killer Frost orientated. This episode will also serve as the debut of Blacksmith, who we'll delve deeper into when we get into the breakdown of the trailer, and also serve as a mini Arrow crossover due to a certain female character who is pretty well known to the other females on The Flash. She's coming over for some celebrations. But as per usual, before we jump into the actual breakdown of the trailer, we'll quickly go over the synopsis for the episode. So yeah, let's go through it. Having received an ominous threat from her old boss, Amunet, Caitlin fears that her past time as Killer Frost may be back to haunt her. Felicity comes to Central City to help the girls celebrate Iris's bachelorette party, while Cisco, Joe and the guys take Barry out for a night on the town. So yeah, it's bachelorette party time with the girls, and of course boys night out time with, of course, the boys or the guys, whatever you want to call them. Now, from what we've seen in the trailers, it does look like the girls are trying to keep it as civil as possible, at least early on into the night. They're trying to keep it civil by just having some champagne and a little bite to eat, while the boys are being boys. They're off to the strip club, aren't they? I bet this is Ralph's idea. I bet you Ralph's the one that's ropes him into going to a strip club, but we'll have to wait and see. Now, the boys' night out features Barry, Joe, Cisco, Harry, and of course Ralph, as I just did say. So I guess Wally got told to screw off or something. They could have got him to speed over. As he said to Joe, I'm a speed star, I can run over here really quickly. Why didn't he speed over for the boys' night out? I guess they just forgot about him like they did earlier on. That's why he left Central City. But yeah, so no Wally. Not surprising, I guess, but yeah, it's interesting that Ralph is being so quickly entwined with the group. But yeah, as last episode did end, I think Ralph's gonna have that turning point, like really being in Star Labs does put him down a straighter path. But yeah, I think he's still gonna have some of those tendencies he had before. But I like the Ralph character from last episode, so I am looking forward to seeing how he goes in this episode and moving forward. But I think with the stretching ability, he might tap some people on the behinds in this episode, but we'll have to wait and see. And the girls' night out features obviously Iris, then we have Caitlin, Cecile, and Felicity Smoke. Now, when it got revealed that Felicity was going to be on this episode, a lot of people rolled their eyes saying, oh no, Felicity, why is she coming over? But I don't think people remember that whenever Felicity is on Flash, she's actually good. Like, she's actually a good character, because Felicity Smoke is a character that the Flash writers can write in a very strong way. It's on Arrow that she's written pretty bad, but on Flash, she just seems to suit how the Flash writers work, and whenever she is on Flash, I think she works. I think she actually fits the show of the Flash much better than she does with Arrow. I think she has better chemistry with the cast of the Flash than Arrow, like her and Cisco, her and Barry, even her and Caitlin. And obviously, we haven't seen her interact too much with Iris, So this will be like maybe a first for that, like us getting a lot of time with Felicity interacting with Iris. But I am actually looking forward to seeing Felicity on Flash, might I say, because I think she actually works well on the show. Now, a lot of you guys would have noticed this in the trailer. We actually do see Barry drinking that special sort of shot formula thing that we saw, I think, in season 1. I don't think we've seen it after season 1. We know that Caitlin made him this drink so he could actually get drunk because Barry, you know, body metabolizes so fast. He really can't get drunk. If it's like, it's a slight buzz for like literally a split second. So the formula that Caitlin made him back in season 1 gave him a bit of a longer effect. Like he basically got completely wasted for a couple of seconds, but then his body metabolizes it, passes it through, and well, he's just sober again. So in this trailer, you see drunk Barry like going mental, and drunk Barry is honest Barry, as he does say, like start blurting out that he's the Flash to people. So it does seem like he's either drinking a very, very strong formula, like it's much, much stronger than what we've seen before, or he has multiple things of it. So I don't know if he's bringing along like a suitcase of just shots, because usually when you go to a bar, you buy them there. I think you look like a bit of a creep if you're going in there with like a bottle of tequila. Like, just get some tequila shots from the actual bar, mate. No need to actually bring them in with you. Now back over to the bachelorette party for a second, obviously that being Iris's bachelorette party, which might serve as like a celebration for Cecile as well, due to her... oh, actually, Cecile should not be drinking. What is Cecile doing? Irresponsible motherhood there, but yeah, so we're at the bachelorette party with Iris, and it actually gets crashed by Norvalk. Now, Norvalk hasn't been like properly introduced into this season yet. He's the guy that was like harassing Caitlin at the end of episode 1, and he's the dude that Caitlin smashes onto the bar. So yeah, Caitlin doesn't like Norvalk, and I'm pretty sure Norvalk does not like Caitlin. But what Norvalk is, it does seem like he's like the right-hand man to Blacksmith, or Aminet Black, who, as the synopsis does say, is Caitlin's old boss. So this dude's over here to get Caitlin. Obviously, Caitlin most likely owes them, whether it be money or just favors, and maybe she was like under a verbal contract to like not bail from them and do work for them. So yeah, Caitlin's got some explaining to do, not only to Norvalk, but I'm assuming to the rest of the girls there, because, you know, they probably don't know what Caitlin was up to in between the end of season 3 and the beginning of season 4. And Norvalk, that's just really gross with the eyeball. Even if you're trying to make a statement, it's just gross. Like, what the hell? Now, I just did mention Blacksmith, and we do get 2 like quick shots of her in this trailer. The first one is her like forming like a shield with metal, and then the next one is her like got a like a fist almost, and she like, I don't know if the metal's like shooting off her or it's attaching to her, because in the comics, Blacksmith's ability is essentially she can combine inorganic and organic material together. So she can you know, create like get like pieces of car and attach them to her. So I'm assuming that's what's happening here. The metal all looks the same, so I think it might be from a car or something like that, but we'll have to wait and see in the actual episode. But I'm actually very excited. I'm very much looking forward to, this character, because she is being played by Katie Sackhoff. Strong character. The powers look awesome. The character in general just sounds like she's going to be a bit of a badass. And the fact that she's at the top of this like black market must mean that she is a badass. So yeah, very much looking forward to this character, but let me know if you are in the comments as well. As I did say, Drunk Barry is very entertaining, and I think Drunk Barry is the best Barry, because we get that line, "I just went and got peanuts from the bar," just stuff like that. Bad impersonation there, but yeah, I'm very much looking forward to seeing Drunk Barry, because as I've said, we haven't really seen Drunk Barry because he can't get drunk for the most part, but it does seem like whatever is happening in this episode, whatever he's taken, it's working, because Barry is buzzed. He's definitely buzzed. Like, buzzed would be an understatement, to be completely honest. But as I said right at the beginning of the video, we do have a giveaway for the Flash. So what this is, it's the usual one. It's a Funko Pop of either the Justice League version of the Flash, so like the Ezra Miller Flash from the Justice League movie, or the TV Flash, so the Grant Gustin one. So whoever wins, you can choose between one of them, whichever one you want. Now, all you have to do to be in the running to win this Funko Pop, or one of those Funko Pops, might I say, is leave a like on the video, be subscribed to the channel, and answer this question in the comments section down below, which is, what is your favorite part of Season 4 of The Flash so far? So what moment, or like a character being introduced, anything like that. So you could say, Ralph Dibny is my favorite part of the season so far, or the bus metahuman incident with Barry coming out of the Speed Force could be your favorite part of season so far. So something like that. It can be a moment, a character, or anything like that. Just whatever's happened in season 4 of The Flash that's been your favorite, that can be your answer for that question in the comments. But yeah, just leave a like, be subscribed, and answer that question, and you're in the running to win that Funko Pop. But thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you on the next video, which will be my Legends of Tomorrow review for episode 4 of season 3, which I thought was really good, amazing, and you'll definitely hear my thoughts if you do watch that video later on. But yes, keep your eyes out for that. But until then, I'll catch you later, guys. Goodbye.